Next time you'll bring a tripod and you'll put it over here and the whole world should see it. Could be that it is worth the whole world should come see. There's what to hear. What? So Rashi says in one line before the last, "V'atzamas hayaveshes sheyotzu mimitzrayim lifnei haketz." They went out of Mitzrayim before
Sionim. Over the 3 O's.
And besides that, everything was all right.
Yes.
Besides the 3 O's, they wanted.
It's not enough. The primal sin was Adam Rishon. He couldn't wait. He ate the Eitz Hadas. Moshe Rabbeinu, the Dor Midbar, they couldn't wait till he got back. Yeah. Everybody knows the primal sin, according to Rav Wolfsonism, is that to wait. Is to know how to wait. Patience. Sablanut. How did the Ger Rebbe say once when he got stuck in waiting for a bris to come?
Yeah. Now
we're learning Sablanut. He wasn't stomaching a joke.
Right. No, they had to. They needed a key. They didn't have the key, so they had to wait. So they said, somebody asked him, "What's he learning now?" He didn't waste a minute. So they said, "What are you learning now?" He said, "Now I'm learning Sablanut. It's something you have to learn." Yeah. So he says. So they went out before the time and they died. They were killed by the Goyim. And then Yechezkel Navi came, he was Machayim Mesim. So what's the meaning of being Machayim Mesim, these Tzionim? He couldn't find anybody else to be Machayim Mesim. I don't know. So,
that's a good question.
Yeah, because they were right. The pshat is like this. The Be'em is a person has to push. There's two Yesodis of Yiddishkeit. One Yesod is you need patience. And one Yesod is you have to push. It's a contradiction, the two things. But there it says you need seichel.
You have to push, but not the Kates. Not Mashiach. Not the Kates.
So you have to know when to use this and when to use that. I once was talking to Dr. Goldschmidt in Beit again. So he said the whole yesod of life is maneuvering. He put it into one word, maneuvering. You have to know how to use this and use that. So the pshat is what? But the koach of pushing is a good midah. In fact, everybody knows the Rab Tzadik HaKohen in today's parsha, the Mapilim. The Mapilim, they pushed their way. Moshe Rabbeinu said, don't go in now that you did the Chet HaMeraglim. So you can't go into Eretz Yisrael. Hashem doesn't want you to go in. You have to stay here. And they said, no, they pushed their way through to go up and to fight with the Goyim. But Moshe Rabbeinu said, V'hi lo sitzlach. You won't be successful. And they pushed, and they went anyway. And the Goyim killed, and they were wiped out. Those that pushed them up. But says Rab Tzadik, and that's only. It's
a mistake. It's brought in the book there. That whole drasha there of Tzadik is not interpreted the right way. Because that's Tzadik.
But it'll come. I'm not saying what it applies to. I'm just saying the idea, the theory. But Behilo Sitzla, this is today's parsha. But it'll come a time, Lasilova, when pushing will be Matzliach. What's up Tzadik talking about? That there's no Yush Ba'olam Klal. That's what he's talking about. That a person should never say that he can't do tshuva, that he can't grow, he can't get better, there's no hope. That's the union of pushing, that you have to say no matter what. Even if you think that Hashem himself told you that you're not going to be successful, you have to push your way through. Now, they were using that koach then. And then it wasn't the time. Okay. Now, the Sukkot, and on Sukkot the Haftarah is beyond both Gog. But that's the Haftarah of Sukkot, that Melchemes Gog u'Magog, the Goyim are going to come on Eretz Yisrael to a war, and they're going to fall, and that's going to happen on Sukkot. So that's why we learned that Haftarah. Interesting is that Dafka on Sukkot, in which we don't sit under a gag, we don't sit under a roof, we sit under schach, is when Gog is going to come. You must have heard this brochure.
Remind me.
That's when we Gog is the same thing like Gag. what's the vav? There must be a reason why there's a vav in the middle there. But that's the hefech of sukkahs. The hefech of a sukkah. That's the milchemes Gog u'Magog, that they come to, and everything has a pnimius, as we know, all over. They come to fight against the Klal Yisrael. They're going to come to Eretz Yisrael to war. They're going to tell you when you're sitting in sukkahs. What does it mean to sit in the sukkah? You're sitting under Hashem's shade. Hashem is protecting you. Frosh aleinu sukkah shlomecha. Hashem is spreading out His wings and guarding us and watching us. But it doesn't matter where we are. We can sit outside in this sukkah without a roof. It's just schach. It's a weak thing. It's a weak roof. But still we're protected from Hashem. We don't have what to be afraid of. Comes along Gog u'Magog and says, no, that's lo zu derech, and they're fighting against us, and they're saying, no, you have to have a gag. You have to be sure of yourself. You have to be protected. You have to make a shivyon banetel. They made a new word nowadays to call that. You have to strengthen the army. That there should be an army to protect us. And without that, we're not going to be batuach in our country. Says that's all what Gog u'Magog says, and that's their war against Klal Yisrael. And they're going to have their ma'apala on Sukkot. We hope it'll come a lot. Or it could be it happened already. We don't know. We hope it'll be a lot before that. But Chanukah b'Nesim, Chanukah we learned the parsha the Nesim after Meneres.
It says Gog u'Magog begins on Hoshana Rabbah, and that's when the war, President Bush's war against the Iranians began.
When was that?
10 years ago, something.
That's when it began.
Maybe in the Twin Towers.
Again?
What, the Twin Towers film?
No. 10 years ago, maybe it could be after.
Twin
They
Towers,
said, right. They started the war.
It's around
Emmet.
the same time. I don't know what time, what date it was.
So it's around that, and then after that he started the war.
Right.
What's it
called?
called?
Two months
saw
after.
War they called it.
I saw once a documentary where they showed that not a Jewish one. They showed that the First World War and the Second World War, the Second World, they all started on the same dates more. There was the same. There was a moving forward of the war on the 11th, September 11th or something, which probably comes out in the Jewish calendar very similar. But they all started that. The people